Hey guys, how are you? This is Camilo from Work with Chris and Camilo, and today we're going to talk about how to evaluate MLM products or opportunities to ensure that you reach your financial and lifestyle goals, guys, because this is important. You really have to take the time to come up with a comprehensive checklist that really allows you to pick the right opportunity and really get behind the right product, because if you don't do this, it really does present some issues later on, especially for people who tend to maybe struggle a little bit at first and then start to view their business as a liability instead of an opportunity. Because the first thing that goes, obviously, is that auto ship, that automatic product shipment. That's the first thing that's going to get cut out, and then after that, you don't really even have a business anymore, but you've invested time and money into it in the first place. And so to save you some headache, to save you some time, and really ensure that you're on a path to reach your goals, let's just go over some criteria that we recommend you take into consideration before you make any move, okay? And what we'd like to do, we like to call this, Chris and I, the 5 critical keys to choose the right MLM product or opportunity for you. And of course, we're going to start with the health of the company. You want to make sure the company's been around for at least 3 years. You're going to want to make sure that there are no negative headlines out there regarding the company, that they are good people running it. Okay, we'll get to that in a second, but you want to make sure they have their house in order, their balance sheet, their income sheet. You want to make sure they have very little to no debt whatsoever, so that you know that you can count on stability, not just for now, but long term. Okay, so make sure that you do a little due diligence to get a nice historic overview of the company. Leadership, very important, guys, because although I don't think it's the most important criteria out there, but people are going to want to know that the company is run by talented and experienced people. And most importantly, in this age of internet where privacy is kind of an oxymoron, you want to Google the names of the leadership and make sure that they're good people who don't have anything that would raise a red flag, because other people, they're going to go to Google and check them out. So make sure you do your due diligence first, so that you're not caught by surprise later on if you find something later on that's harmful to their reputation, and in the process of being harmful to their reputation, the company's reputation, it also taints yours. Okay, so make sure you do your due diligence on leadership. Does the company have a product that plays in a crowded field? You know, a lot of people don't think about this, because sometimes they become enamored with the product and they become enamored with the benefits, but they don't stop to think from a strategic perspective, from a business perspective. Is it smart to enter a field that already has a lot of competition? And in network marketing, specifically in the health and wellness segment, you see a lot of that. There are a lot of different juice blend companies, a lot of multivitamins and household product companies and whatnot. And so they each have their own specific brand attributes that attract specific people to them. But understand that with that comes along the sort of sour reality for some people that, company A has a target base that's identical to company B, C, D, E, and F. And so that means that you're all going after the same crowd. So if at all possible, you want to sort of target products or companies that have a nice little moat that gives you a nice little competitive advantage. In other words, you don't want a company that's in a very crowded field of products that are common within the industry. The fourth thing you want to take into consideration, obviously, is the compensation plan. Okay, because the reason you got into this, you can love the product all you want. Okay, but the reason you got into this is because you want to make some money. You are looking at this business, this network marketing business model, as a vehicle to get you to your lifestyle and financial goals. So make sure that the compensation is built to get you there. Guys, understand that as tempting as it may be to join that $25 startup company that says, oh, turn $25 into $5,000 in 30 days, that's not going to happen for the vast majority of you. More importantly, understand the logistics behind that. To generate a large residual check from a company that basically recruits people by offering a low startup cost, because let's face it, challenges always present opportunities, and in this economy, it was bound to happen that someone was going to say, here's an opportunity for you to join and make some money without spending a lot of money. Well, great, but if that $25 startup only pays you, say, $3-4, and then your $9.95, say, membership is only going to pay you $1, well, to make a lot of money, you've got to recruit a ton of people. So evaluate how much work you're going to have to do, even if you're leveraging the internet, to generate that kind of traffic, to get that many people in your business to produce a sizable income. You got to keep that in mind, okay? So not all compensation plans are built equally. I don't look at anything that won't pay me at least $100 per recruit, and then there's got to be some really nice easily achievable bonuses and rewards built into the compensation plan to enhance my income producing ability. Otherwise, I don't want to pay attention. I don't want to look at it. Don't even talk to me about it. And that's just me personally, but I believe that money, you've got to spend a little money to make money. So I don't have a problem spending $200, $300, $400 on a startup, because I know if I love the product and I have passion for the business and I like the people, I'm going to go out there, work it, market and brand myself, and do well. You need to do the same, okay? Now, I've left the fifth critical key for last because I think I really believe I want to emphasize this one. This one is important to me because if I had to basically ask one question to evaluate whether I'm going to join a company or not, it would be this. If you no longer wanted to do the business, would you still consume and be excited about the product? If you can answer yes to that question and you can put a check mark on the other 4 boxes, you've hit a home run. Because now what you're basically saying is that you find that there's so much perceived value, not just in the company, not just in the opportunity, but in the product itself, that you are going to go out there and be a steward. You're going to be an evangelist of this product, and you are going to be excited and committed to it. And this ties into your mindset. If you don't have the right mindset, guys, going into business, you're not going to win. If someone twists your arm to join a company because, you know, they say it's a great opportunity, and as a favor, because they're your nephew, your brother, your son, whatever, you join, you're not committed to it. There's no heartfelt effort going into that because it's not something that resonates with you. So make sure that at the end of the day, at least you can honestly say to yourself that you would use the product and love it still, even if the business opportunity wasn't part of the equation. That's going to help you assess whether you want to be part of that or not. Now, that said, guys, it's really important that you understand that for all of this to work, you have to basically arm yourself with some knowledge that's not going to be given to you by any MLM company. And what I'm talking about is the ability to go out there and learn how to brand and market yourself, okay? That's going to be the single most important skill that you can acquire on your own to really succeed online. Not saying that traditional MLM prospecting doesn't work. That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, it works very well, but for about 3% of the people, okay? If you want to beat those odds and jump into that 3%, you should look at learning how to brand yourself, okay, using attraction marketing methods as we teach them, and then you should learn how to use a proper marketing plan that's going to keep you focused and help you make a little money up front at first, then grow that paycheck, then reinvest that paycheck back into your business so that month 3, 4, 5, 6, you're that much closer to a 6-figure income in basically no time at all. That's the dream. That's how it works when you do it the right way. That's how it works when you do it the way we teach it. And we can promise you that it's important that you align yourself with the right people who can teach you how to do this the right way. It'll cut your learning curve down and will enhance your success ratio significantly. If you want to learn how to attract people to you, like a magnet, okay, like honey to a bear, okay, you need to understand how to brand yourself and how to go through this process. It's very simple, and one of the things that we always like to take the opportunity to do is just advise you to go to the internetbrandingmentors.com website and download our free branding workshop, because it all starts there. That's your business foundation, and we have simplified this process of building a personal brand down to 3 simple steps. We give you all the resources. All of them are free. There is one paid resource, but we give you an alternative that's free to go through the steps. And by the time you're done with this exercise, you're going to have a really good idea of why someone would want to pay attention to you. In other words, we're going to give you that formula to brand yourself so that just like someone picks Nike over Reebok or Adidas, someone is going to look at you and your business and say, yes, I want to do business with you instead of your competition. Very powerful stuff, totally free, because we believe it's the most important pillar in building your business online and even offline. So make sure you take advantage of this. Guys, head over there right away. And if you want to see the sort of criteria, how we answered that criteria for how we chose our company, if you're watching this video on our blog, we actually posted our answers to the questions right underneath this video, so you can see how we went through the process of evaluating our current opportunity, and it'll give you an idea of how you might be able to model the exact same thing we did when you go through your personal process, okay? Hope you found this helpful, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.